How's it going? Today I'm going to be explaining to you as from a bare bone beginner's perspective, from the absolute beginning to where I'm at now, how the whole realtor experience actually is. From a more realistic, kind of one-on-one perspective, instead of, oh, just get your license, just go sign up for brokerage, do your... No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I went through and why you really need to focus on these things, and how it's not as complicated as everyone makes it sound, but you do need to know what you're doing. Even from a very bare bones beginner perspective, I realize that. So let's just get right into the beginning, the education. So my pre-licensing, what I did was I went to I did it online before the whole bad virus thing. Actually, my school just offered it. I went to the Hogan School of Real Estate. It was recommended to me by my mentor, Eric. I got very lucky with Eric. He was one of the best brokers I've ever even heard of. He told me to do these specific things. First and foremost, of course, go to Hogan's, get my license so that he can really teach me in the field better. There's nothing really you can do in real estate properly without a license. So, I mean, you can do wholesaling. I despise wholesalers. We'll get into that in another video, but getting off topic here. I got my pre-license course online completely, and you could do it at your own pace. I think the limit, like for quickest you can do, is 9 days, but you're not gonna get it done in 9 days unless you do some Mr. Beast style thing. And then from there, you're gonna take your school exam, your state exam. After, you take a contracting course, which is part of the pre-licensing procedures. And once you completed those, and you have to complete those in that order: contracting course, school exam, state exam, your license. But that's not all. You can't call yourself a realtor yet. Why? Why can't I call myself a realtor yet? Everybody does, all these agents, they just say realtor. Well, to be a realtor, instead of just a real estate agent or a licensee, you have to be a member of the Association of Realtors. I joined my cities, states, and the National Association of Realtors. So, got access to an unbelievable amount of resources along with that, and I can actually call myself a realtor. Yeah, there are dues and all that, but it's necessary. If you're an agent and you're not a realtor, I don't even know how you do it. I mean, to get access to those fancy key boxes, you need to be a realtor. But from there, what I needed to do was hang my license. And for those of you unfamiliar with the term, it's basically signing up for a brokerage. To be employed and work as a real estate agent, you need to hang your license with a broker. You can't just work as an agent, you need to work under a broker. A broker, for those of you who don't know, is someone with a much more epic and qualified license. They've had to be in an administrative position for, I'm pretty certain it's 3 years. Depends on state to state. In Arizona, fairly certain it's 3 years. And that's the only way you can do business. They take a cut, everybody takes a cut, of course, but it's completely fair. Be careful, however, who you hang your license with. Make sure the broker is reputable. I mean, they've had the time to do it. Make sure they've got a good name for themselves, okay? But once you do that, you'll have access to all of their resources, all right, and their advice, their trainings, and stuff like that. Personally, I signed up with my mentor, who held his own brokerage at the time. And he mentored me through the very basics. He told me what else to do with the Realtors Association, some newsletters I wanted to sign up with, resources for education. But he eventually referred me to another brokerage called EXP Realty. They're global. I would try to sneak in a gamer joke there, but I don't have one prepped. And within EXP Realty, he specifically referred me to Jen to mentor me from there. I joined a team called the Jason Whitty team. You need a team as a realtor. You need a team. It makes the difference. And you need a good team. Knowing very quality people makes all the difference. You have to know people as a realtor to do your job. You need a loan officer. You need a title company that's preferred. But, if they're crap, like if your team is crap, and I'm not talking about team as in like a team of realtors, like the connections are a different story. If your team is crap, if the people you know is crap, you're going to do crap. People are going to see it. People aren't going to work with you. Even someone who's basically just starting, it's very easy to understand. But really, after I hung my license with EXP and joined the Jason Whitty team, I began working more under Jen. It's an immense privilege to do so. I still am. She allowed me to shadow, referred me to more resources. I actually got to know my preferred lender through Jen. So knowing someone who already knows what they're doing in real estate ended up being a big deal. And of course, I'm still learning. I don't have like where I'm at now is still a place of novice tier practice. I haven't made a sale yet. I'm still learning immensely. I want to know my craft and really, really become an expert before I handle what for most people is the largest investment they will ever make. And it's more than that. It's their home. I don't want to mislead people or do this for a check. I legitimately went into real estate wanting to help people. There's a lot of scum realtors out there. A lot of scum people in real estate who just want to check. Hopefully you haven't had to experience them yourself, but watch out for that. I have, and I'm just starting. People love fresh meat in real estate, but that's its own story. A lot of clients are fresh meat to them. I wanted to change that. I'm going to change that. I'm going to find a way to change that. I insist, at the very least in my city, if not on a larger scale. Clients are better, all right? Do you have any idea the massive amount of compensation that realtors receive for what's supposed to be fiduciary, true compassion? You know, it's ridiculous to me. But tell you what, that's where I'm at. All right, and I'll keep you updated if you choose to stick around. We've got a lot coming. I'll give you as many tips, tricks, gifts, gifs, goofs. Meant to say. I'll keep you posted. I'll tell you how my journey is with real estate as a realtor or otherwise. I'll give you as many tips as I got. I'm working under some big dogs. Jen is the top performer on the team, easily and consistently. Eric, holy crap. You know, I can't begin to put into words how good Eric is. He is an expert at his field and at execution, which is just an insane combination to have. Like, he's amazing with people and his job. Usually it's one or the other, right? You're charismatic or you have great compassion, but you might not know so much. But Eric is just... So anything I learn from them or experience, you're going to find here. Now, if you do love seeing this, you'll probably love seeing me do some really absurd challenges, right? Right? Or you know what? No, you won't like those. You won't like those. Instead, you probably want to check these out. These are self-improvement videos. They're much better. Check those out instead, please. Brad, please cut that out. God.